Well, everyone, it looks like there was actually some positive news about the iPhone 16e. Now, I think a lot of us, including myself, have been kind of ripping on this particular phone, but it looks like there is a little bit of good news now, finally, within these particular devices. Now, number one, it's looking like, for the most part, with something like the iPhone 16e, that Apple kind of has somewhat of a hit on their hands. Now, you might be thinking, well, what do you mean by this? Well, looking at some of the sales numbers of the previous generation, so kind of what it was last week or kind of what it was last quarter, it looks like from what we're seeing, the iPhone 16e actually kind of went through and essentially did pretty well in terms of the sales numbers for their, last month or the last quarter since this iPhone came out. So it didn't sell like the most amount of iPhones of all time, but from what we are seeing, it looks like Apple did a pretty decent job with it. And I do think that is in and of itself a really nice thing going on for this type of device. The fact that Apple has gone through and they released this phone, which a lot of people didn't really like, but whatever. If they were able to go through and kind of release this type of device, that in and of itself is a really, really nice thing. And I, for one, I'm a massive fan that Apple just went through and did that. I wasn't the biggest fan of the iPhone 16e, but anytime Apple can go through and if they can make more money and do X, Y, and Z, then I guess that's always a good thing too, even if it's not the best iPhone of all time. Now, with that being said, looking forward, I still think there's a humongous reason why there might be other devices to go and buy rather than this one. I really don't think this would be the first phone I'd recommend people to buy. I think an iPhone 15 Pro would be better in the used market. Those types of devices definitely make a lot more sense for me to recommend. But with that being said, I still think a device like this is still pretty decent for the most part if you can go and swing for a brand new one. So that's how I kind of feel about this one. So for now, the sales numbers of this phone aren't looking too bad. It looks like they're doing actually pretty decent. And it looks like if you are still going to go through and pick up a phone, at least for the most part from what we're seeing, Apple is doing a pretty decent job of giving us this type of device and not really making us charge that much money, but they're also going through and still selling a lot of them, which could be a good thing too, depending on how you're looking at it. So from that side, and that kind of covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.